gonna start it.
All right, brother.
All right, Jeff. Thank you so much.
So welcome.
Yeah,
brother. Thank you.
it's crazy. Like, I know you how long now? Since you
30, no, probably like 20, 25
were
years.
25 years.
How long you been doing hair?
I start going to the cosmetology school at Slick 1998.
Yeah, 98.
Graduate. Because you were on the pattern show. Remember the
No. Wait,
we
what
were the
show?
Sheraton Convention Center?
Maybe? I mean, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, 2000 to 2001.
Okay.
You started hairdressing at where though? What's the route?
In 01, I'm a lunatic fringe.
But you went to the cosmetology school.
Oh, Von Curtis.
Also, Emily Goley went to the Von Curtis as well.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, I know Emily because she was at Lunatic assisting when I was there.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Because I just finished interviewing Emily.
Oh,
That's why I
nice.
just I went to Von Curtis. What, bro?
Yeah, and then it converted to Paul Mitchell.
Yeah.
But Von Curtis started at University Street in Provo before they moved to their new location.
Okay.
So they were like above Kinko's in Provo.
Oh, I didn't
Like
know
it was
that.
a different location.
I remember that there's a Von Curtis Academy. They used to have like an auditorium seating, but but it was a carpet.
Oh yeah. It was the carpet and all that. But the original location was like this big staircase that went up. Win Claybaugh ran it.
Yeah.
Dennis James and all them they were
Yeah.
there. And it was like this big entrance going up to the school, like second floor. But it was cool. It was awesome.
You what? Because you were talking about you're from originally Chicago.
Yeah, so I'm from Chicago. I like how I got my start.
Yeah.
And everything. Well, I started doing hair on my buddies in high school.
Yeah.
So my dad would actually cut my hair when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Never went to a salon or a barber shop. And my buddies just needed haircuts. Brian Bosworth was the football player from Seattle Seahawks. And everyone wanted the Mohawks. And like stripes down the sides, double parts, things like that, you know?
Yeah.
So, my dad would cut my hair. I'm like, well, my dad's got clippers, I'll cut your hair, And so I just started basically winging Mohawks and things like that. Started cutting all my buddies' hair, and later in life, I kept going with it.
Yeah.
I did a year of college. Do we need to turn off the music?
No, I think a little cap catches just everything
off,
just
okay.
fine. Yeah.
So I did a year of college. I had a demonstration speech, and the night before, I'm like, what am I going to do? Talking to my girlfriend at the time, and I said, well, all right, I need to do a speech, and she goes, why don't you cut your roommate's hair and tell them how you do it? I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So I went to the library and got a book on how to cut hair, and I cut my roommate's hair.
Back then, that's going back in 19 what?
That was like 90.
1990. Yeah.
You
Because
know.
it was not like a computer. It's not like a phone.
No, we didn't have any of that. Yeah. So you go to the
Dial-ups.
library, get a book, how to start on the top of the head, you know, stuff like that. So I kind of got myself through the class and cut my roommate's hair, and I got an A out of that demonstration speech.
What?
It was great. Yeah. So
you went to the college. What were you pursuing?
just basic college.
Okay,
Just,
general classes.
yeah, general and all that kind of
But
stuff.
you were still in Chicago at the time, or you already moved out here?
No, I went to a school in Idaho. Yeah. And so I ran up there. My girlfriend was going there at the time.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, oh,
I was all right. Everywhere the
I
girls
was so
are.
lost. I didn't know where I wanted,
Yeah.
what I wanted to do, and so I decided to try that school.
Yeah.
And I did that, and so I don't know. I started doing that, and then started cutting friends' hair.
Yeah.
There was a few girls that I started cutting their hair.
Yeah.
And one girl did hair. She taught me a few things, how to do long layers. So I started doing that. I started giving A-line bobs with clippers.
Okay.
Because that's all I was familiar with.
Mm-hmm.
And this girl that did hair said I should do hair. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, you can do a career cutting hair? Because I didn't know. I didn't go to a salon or barbershop.
Yeah.
And so my parents were out here in Utah visiting my sisters, and I said, hey, I want to do hair school.
Yeah.
And so sign me up for hair school. So they found Von Curtis,
Yeah.
signed me up. I basically came out here and started hair school. And that was it. That's how I got into
That's
it.
the beginning of it.
Yeah, man.
See, that's the crazy thing about this industry. We all have some type of the start, right?
Yeah.
We weren't born to be a hairdresser.
Unless it's in your family or something
Yeah.
like that, right? Yeah.
Because I have not yet met a person I knew I always wanted to be a hairdresser.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, there's some shift happens, right? Okay,
Right.
I'm feeling comfortable with the cut my buddy's hair. Girls are telling me I should be a hairdresser.
Why not?
Why not? So what was it like? You had to go to cosmetology school. You know, the day one, you walk in.
Well, day one, I was so excited
Yeah.
to cut hair and to actually learn how to cut hair because
Yeah.
I didn't know. And my A-line was like A-line. Like, it was like, bam! So it was like, I think Dennis was the instructor,
Yeah.
Dennis James, and I had this perfect A. You know, I'm like, cool.
Yeah.
And I was into it. Styling hair was really hard.
Yeah.
But the cutting side of things, I really gravitated to like
Yeah.
learning how to cut. Like, how can I be really good?
Do you think it's a guy thing, like a more technical, using the tools? Like your salon name is called Dexterity.
Yeah.
I'm like a very, like a profound. My fundamental skill. I always said that if you want to become a crafted hairdresser,
Right.
you have to master your dexterity, which your hands and your eye coordination, right?
Well, not only strength in your hands,
Yeah.
but in your mind
Yeah.
as well. And
So what's the origin of the salon called Dexterity? Because you had at previous locations in
Yeah.
this other side of the downtown.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
let's talk about the origin of the Dexterity. And then
Okay.
I really want to get into from where you had a bigger space to
a smaller
this
space.
small space that you say 600 square feet?
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Nice.
just under.
Under
Just
600
under.
square feet.
Yeah. Well, you see it, right?
Yeah.
there, yeah.
This is like one of my like I'm gonna start interviewing hairdressers and salon owners and influencer and then mentor.
Yeah.
I'm like I want to interview because every time I come over here, you guys are popping and happening.
It's great.
And you guys got a good vibes going on, great music.
Well, it's communal.
Yeah.
We're all in each other's space. Think of it like a party.
Yeah.
Well, and yes, I'll talk about all that.
Yeah.
But think of it like a party. You're at someone's house. You're in the smallest room in the house, and
Yeah.
everyone's hanging out in the smallest. Like, there's a small kitchen.
Yeah.
Everyone's hanging out. Really, like, there's like synergy. There's like.
It's like a Frank the Tank from the
Yeah.
like everybody's
yeah.
partying and there's a bump in the shoulder each other.
Boom. And we're always hitting each other
Yeah.
in here, you know? But yeah, like Dexterity, my wife and I, I bounced around a lot of salons. I had strong opinions, education,
Yeah.
certain things I wanted to see happen.
Yeah.
You know? And you always try to facilitate that through owners and
Yeah.
salons, but not everyone believes in your philosophy.
Yeah.
So you gotta just kind of take it on yourself. My wife, she does all the business side of things, the booking, the service, and things like that.
Yeah.
We wanted to create a space that service driven,
Yeah.
create the best customer service. To me, was lacking in Utah.
Yeah.
So we kind of started mapping out. It probably took us like 2 years to really map out, forecast how we're going to do it,
Yeah.
and structure a salon. The first location, we started looking for spaces. We found a space, 2,300 square feet.
Yeah.
It was a really big space.
Open space.
Open.
It is beautiful from the glass window in the front.
Yeah. All like original kind of beams and beautiful space. We had
It used to be like what was the store used to be?
it was a laundromat
Oh, laundromat.
in our section, but next door was like Grunts and Postures.
What's that?
It was like a consignment shop.
Oh, okay.
So like Halloween, people would go and thrift all
Yeah.
their clothes. That was their kind of business. So yeah, we opened up that location.
What year was it?
That was 05, 2005.
2005. Okay.
Yeah. So we're 20 years now.
Yeah. You see it this
20 years.
20 years. A bunch of people like bumping on the shoulders.
Yeah. And so we were there for 10 years, the first original location.
Yeah.
You know, there's myself.
Yeah.
And we had maybe 2 other hairdressers.
Yeah.
And we built it up to about 20 stylists.
Yeah.
And then we decided after that 10-year
Yeah.
phase, we wanted to own our own space.
Yeah.
So we started looking around. We didn't want to pay rent anymore. So we started looking around, and my in-laws live in this building, and we just kind of started walking around. We're like, wow, this is a cool little part of downtown, you know? And we started looking in the windows of the space, and man, can we do a salon in 600 square feet?
Yeah.
And then the more we thought about it, the more we were excited about it.
Yeah.
And we're like, okay, we need, with this, the amount of staff that we had at the bigger location, we're going to bring it to a small location. So we had shifts. We had someone to work 9 to 3, and then 3:30 to 9, someone else would work. So we had but you had to be done, you know, we're not good at that.
You can't be running behind. You can't say, I got to tell my clients
No. So you had other stylists waiting for you to finish, and they're with their clients. We don't really have a waiting area too much. It's we're starting to learn how a small space works.
Yeah.
You know?
But it's crazy to think. And then 2015 that you guys moved over here?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, right?
Yeah.
At the time.
2014. The end of the year. Yeah.
At the time, I remember when I was traveling on California, New York, that's the time that just about those salon suites are start popping up. Mm-hmm. You know, people are drifting away from a bigger space to on your own, but they're all leased, right?
Yeah.
What's the ups and downs for owning a 2,500 square feet? What was the vision at the time? And then 10 years later, you wanted to go small.
You know, it's a really good question. I think it came down to ownership and a bigger picture to where we want to end up. Yeah. You know, and I know I'm passionate about what I do. Yeah. The community and my clientele and things like that. I'm in it for the long run. Mm-hmm. How can we I think it was more ownership, and that was pretty much it. And then once you get into the space, then you have to start figuring out how we're gonna run. Yeah. But yes, studio suites and all that. That was kind of one of those. That was the competition. Yeah. You build up a stylist and a commission. Kind of structure. They kind of take off, and I've graduated from a commission structure.
I'm gonna go open my own.
I'm gonna do my own thing. I want to run my own books. I want to do my own business. Yeah. Which is great, and I think it works for some people, and I think they really excel really well at that. Yeah.
But don't you think when you go to the other city, you look at the salon nowadays, you look at it more than half of this space, that square foot, is not generating any money.
No, it's empty. Yeah. Yeah, you walk around and there's no one working. Yeah. So I don't understand it. I'm not sure, but knowing that now, being in a smaller space, you're in each other's space. Yeah. We're maximized to we have 7 stylists. Yeah. We have 6 chairs. So we have certain schedules and things like that. So I don't know. But I really, to me, what I think drives our business is customer service. Yeah. Because I feel it really is lacking in the industry. We're following up with clients where we have perks, we have all the many things. We have benefits for the staff. They have insurance. They have retirement. Yeah. Things like that. And being in a small space, we know each other's clients. Yeah. We're all in this round table right here. We're all a community. John, maybe he wants to change a client's hair color. Yeah. Yeah, let's go red. Yeah. And that was the whole idea, to have this round table to generate conversation. To talk. And I think there's a buzz to that where people want to be here. Yeah. Well,
several years ago, I was at the restaurant in Salt Lake downtown. I ran into one of your guests. I don't know who was doing your hair, and then he's I'm a hairdresser, blah blah blah. The conversation came, and I was where do you get a hair done at? I was like, oh, I get a hair done by my family salon.
Yeah.
And I'm like, family salon? Like, if you go to the basement and your family, no. Like, this salon in downtown, it's just like, they're like, everybody's family. I know every single stylist. This is when I walk in.
That's it.
It's like, she kind of explained, it's like, the barbers kind of has a bro feel, like when you walk in. Like, I'm a woman, but I feel like they're all my kids. The guy who owns the salon is named Jeff's like, I know him. And then he's like, you do? It's like, cool. It's like you walk in, like when you pop in, it just lights up.
That's it. And we know everyone that comes in.
Yeah.
And, I got a client that says, hey, we should all like say, hey, Joe, what's up, Joe? Like we should all say, what's up, Joe? Every time they walk in, but we haven't done that. We're all chatting and kind of stuff. But Sam is a big part of it. Yeah. And Sam's our manager. She's been with us for 20 years. Yeah. And I mean, without Sam, she's kind of our, I don't know, she's the face. Like she's our brand. And of course, her and I, and we've been together the whole time. Yeah. And I think her, like, there's something about her that is a gift. I'm mad, dude. I can get emotional about her, dude. Yeah. But she really is an amazing person, and she brings that customer service. Yeah. And I really think that's the key. Yeah. And it no matter what size of space. But I mean, nowadays we're all like online booking. Yeah. And I don't know what the future is going to hold for that, but I don't know. I think if you believe in something you're doing passionately, and caring for other people, your clients and things like that, I think we're going to evolve into the next phase. Yeah.
What do you think where the future is heading towards to? Like there's e-commerce, some of the salon that I visited in California, they're just taking the product shelves out from the and then you have the product company. It's Index,
Index, yeah.
Like, what triggers you to start your own product, and then definitely there's a profit, and then there's definitely the belief in what you want to provide for your guest, right? Because the lady who were telling me about was like, she was trying to sell me the shampoo. That's like, you remember I came in and bought the shampoo? Yeah, right. And then I was just like,
hey, I got your product.
I didn't even know that Jeff had a product company. Like, I'll go check it out, But it's crazy. Like it's like a lot of work. It's not like you just picking your nose and then before you go to sleep, I want to have a product company, and it just boom, it happened. You have to go through so many steps.
I mean, I think my wife and I really are like, we're adventurous. We have an idea and we just want to start working it. Yeah. I've had a friend of mine, she's like, why don't you start your own product line? Yeah. And so we kind of dove. She's like, it's really pretty simple if you have an idea, a benchmark of what you want. So we kind of went simple, like a good scalp kind of thing. Where we're not trying to create a lot of products. We're really not in for the money of it. It was just like a project. And I think we're more project driven that way. But like the marketing into a retail product is a lot of work and that kind of thing. I don't know, like, we've been carrying Bumble. I started with Bumble when they had like 5 products. I got a cool little box. When they were like raw, they were in their prime. Yeah, and then everybody's like, every magazine you flip, there's a Bumble. Yeah, they were like so and so. They were the shit, man. They were doing everything cool. They were doing all the runway work. Yeah. They were using household items to style hair and stuff like that. So I've been a true believer of like Bumble forever, And the Bumble shifted to kind of like a rebirth into the R&Co in a way, yeah? Yeah. Everyone from Bumble left and started R&Co. Yeah. So it's kind of like, so we picked up R&Co as well. Because they were adding a little bit more than Bumble. Yeah. But really, I don't know, because you could buy products anywhere now. You could buy hair color, anything, right? Yeah. And it's funny, I feel like there was a shift where people were buying from like online, and then eventually a lot of our clients started like valuing us with the salon. Yeah. And they wanted, like, if sales have been starting to go back up again with us. So I don't know, I feel like it's kind of going back to, they want to support us for the family that we are here. So I don't know. Like I feel like there's always a need for retail in a salon.
You know, I think if I go knock on a door in different salon, different places. You know, I don't work here, but I known you for like over 20 years, and then I knock on the door. Like, not alone I know you, like everybody in your team actually treat me the same way as like if you were to treat me. It's like, hey, the Asian guy here, man, you know?
You're homie, dude. Come on, brother.
But like, I think that goes back to like the COVID. There was a setback, right? Like everybody just kind of create the distance for the human to human connections away.
Yeah.
And then we missed that. Like,
we had to be in it. And we had to get through it.
Yeah.
You know, and that kind of thing. I mean, COVID is crazy.
COVID was crazy, yeah.
It was just like, we don't know if we're going to be open or not. I mean, that was just a crazy moment.
Did you feel the distance from your guests, even some of the close, like guests that you had?
Yeah, but it was really, we started doing color kits. Like, I know it's a no-no with like color companies, I'm sure, you know. But we started like delivering color kits for the clients that needed to hit their roots, and things like that. So we had all the formulas, and so I would just, for the 2 months we were closed, I would drive around, deliver color kits, retail products.
I want to know about. I know that. What's the program to use it? That's called Solano.
Which one? The
what the color? I know you use the Goldwell, but you have the canisters and Vish,
yeah.
So like every salon has a different softwares, right? Like you probably used something else before.
No, we didn't use.
Never used.
Yeah, Vish is our first. Like we went into that after COVID.
Okay.
Like we wanted to tighten up our waist. Color waist.
Yeah.
And so they approached us, and thought it was slick. It was hard.
Yeah.
Like stylists didn't want to like punch in formulas, and it's going to take me too much time.
Yeah.
Like, now it's really slick. It's easy. We have good inventory. If a client needs to come in, the stylist is sick, they can like, we have the formula right there.
Yeah.
So like an assistant could put the color on just to get them by.
So how did you get introduced, and what made you take on? There's so many softwares out there.
Yeah, all I know is Vish, really.
Okay.
And I think they approached my wife.
Okay.
Through like, when we were trying to figure out COVID, we were like reaching out. We're trying to figure out what's our next direction.
Yeah.
So I think by reaching out, like we're manifesting like things we need to do and things like that. And I feel like Vish just kind of came in.
So the Vish is like a sponsor or like a related with the Goldwell, or no, it's completely separate.
But they work with Goldwell.
Okay.
So they work with a few other color companies.
Okay.
And maybe that's how it all came about, through Goldwell.
Okay.
Something like
But you love it because like I talked to so many of your colorists here, and then it's like
it's the best.
It's the best. It's like it's so simple now. But there was a little bit of friction to start, like when you're
everyone wanted to write down their formulas.
Yeah.
And we had to enter the formulas into our Forest, or we had a different software.
Okay.
Envision was the first one.
Okay.
Yeah. And then we moved to Forest.
Okay.
But we were entering all the formulas in at the end of the day. Or throughout the day. Where are we at?
All right, Jeff, take two.
Hey, man, what's up?
Sorry. We were talking about the Vish, and then like my memory card gave up on me. You know what I need to do is I need to turn this suckers back here, so that I can always, I know that like, this shit happens. That I'm like,
and you know it's on, it's running, right?
Yeah, it is running. The red dot is like flashing. That means it's running, and then me and you look cool over here. Yeah. Well, this is our second. You're going third one.
No, second.
The second one.
No,
let's take it to the third one. Okay. Okay, we're earlier.
Yeah.
I think where we like left it off, and then where shit turned off was we were talking about the Vish, how you take it in. There's a hard times. Right?
Hard times, Like during COVID, it was really hard. It was really hard to, and like we found out, like, well, I don't know. Were we talking about Vish?
I think so. We were talking about the Vish about...
Like, no, like, is it already recorded?
If it was already recorded, I have a 2.
Yeah, all right.
I have a 2.
All right, we'll just go.
2, because like, if I do hour and a half, that means I have to listen myself. Hour and a half.
Sorry.
But it's cool when it's get edited.
Yeah. All right.
It's a lot gonna be about you talking, you know?
Gotcha.
I try to minimize me talking part. Like me talking right now, it will never be aired.
Okay.
But that's all about the interview. Interview is not about me, you know. It's I want to hear how you made it to this point. But like we were talking about, you went to the 2,500 square feet salons to 600, like less than 600, you know, space.
Square feet. Yeah.
And then I think talking about the Vish was the transition from COVID.
Yeah, COVID. So like, we had that 2 months, and we're trying to, figure out where we're gonna be going. What's our next step?
Yeah.
Are we gonna stay open and things like that? So
Was it like it got to that point? Like, are we gonna continue to do this, or should we? Just,
we had no idea. We're just like floating and trying to figure it out.
Because April we shut down, right? Whole Salt Lake shut down until the May.
Well, it's like that St. Patty's Day is when we kind of shut down.
Okay.
Like that, it was that St. Patty's, the day before we shut down. And then on St. Patrick's Day, I think it was like, someone's like, I got a little tickle in my throat. Oh no. We can't come to work, man.
You are,
We're going to close. We're closing the salon.
Do you remember, even if you just have a little cough, everyone's like,
oh yeah, man. Hey, what are you doing?
Okay? Yeah.
It's so hard even now, like to get past that, you know? It was really hard. So anyway, we had to we used to be a commission kind of structure.
Yeah.
And then we moved into hourly.
Oh,
so
okay.
we're an hourly base.
Oh yeah, that's like something that we didn't discuss. Yeah, tell me about the structure of the...
Well, we got into the whole team-based pay, and we started looking into things like that and how we can kind of grow like together and things like that. We started out with the team-based pay and kind of learned how they structure it, but then we decided to move into an hourly pay.
Okay.
Because commission is really kind of tricky to, with the sliding scale. We kind of had all that, and hourly kind of made sense because a lot of our stylists, when we have an apprenticeship, we would have a Randy that would teach color, I would do cutting. And it was easy to kind of like, oh, she's already on hourly. She can just teach. And it doesn't matter. Like she's paid for when she's here, she's paid for her time. So hourly made sense.
Yeah.
And so that's how we moved into that. And then Vish was kind of, I would say Vish kind of came through Goldwell.
Okay.
Where it's a little gray trying to figure it out how we heard about them, but somehow we heard about them and we were excited about it.
Yeah.
And how can you save costs on color waste and things like that?
Because it's a true, like after when you adopt the new color system, like you had a 2,500 square feet, there's a lot of waste. You probably thought like at that corner, no one's standing there.
Yeah.
That corner, this is like magazine rack, like it's not making the money.
Yeah.
That over there.
Dude, well, in the 2,300 square feet, we had 8 chairs, 8, 9, 10, 11 cutting chairs. And then we had a color bar right in the middle of the salon. And at one point when we first opened it up, I was thinking we're going to be more departmentalized.
Okay.
We're going to have like a color team, a cutting team, things like that.
Was it difficult to...
Yeah, people wanted to do everything.
Okay.
So there was like that resistance. So we had a lot of wasted square footage.
Yeah.
And in our first location.
Yeah.
So when we came here, it kind of made sense. And also by coming to a smaller space, it made me start thinking about all the other salons I worked in, like a tight little space.
Yeah.
It felt better.
Yeah.
And in a bigger space, it felt like you're on your own.
Because bigger space, when it's not busy, you feel like isolated.
Yeah.
Right? Like you're talking...
Or one person, you got 2 people working in a big space.
Yeah.
It feels like when a client walks in, they're like, hey, like there's no one here. Like it felt weird.
It doesn't feel cozy or family vibe like here.
Not at all. Yeah.
So you eliminate a bunch of waste of the square footage and the waste of the color. Was it obvious that after when you started using the Vish, like color orders, like?
Yeah, because you with the Vish system, you mix up your color,
Yeah.
you punch in all the colors, and then when you're done applying the color, you reweigh it, and then it tells you for the next time when your client comes in, it lets you know like, oh, you only did like 60 grams of color on her roots and things like that. So
so it can actually kind of coach you.
Yeah.
You don't need that much color for this.
exactly,
guest.
that's how it works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because back in the day, remember we used to scoop the color out and
Oh yeah,
dump it.
throw in the garbage can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because color's not cheap anymore.
No, everything's going up like everything.
Yeah. What do you think it costs the most to run the hair salon?
Oh, well, I mean, a color line, a full, complete color line.
Yeah.
Like inventory is probably like $20,000. But like, like if you're on your own,
Yeah.
I mean, who's gonna afford $20,000 in color?
How are they doing it nowadays? People going to the beauty supplies to buy it?
Yeah, and I would think that you're limited on your inventory.
Yeah.
When you're on your own, you're only buying the colors that your clients use.
Yeah.
So you're kind of having to make a color to. I mean, it was like that before we opened up a salon. When I was a booth rent kind of a stylist, if we how it is, if we ran out of a color, I had a certain 6KR or something like that.
Yeah.
You start networking with everyone in the salon.
Like,
hey, you got a
this?
6KR? Hey, man, like I need that color. I don't have it. Oh,
Yeah.
shit, I got to make up my own 6KR.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Like, to me, the quality is a little less when you don't have a complete color line.
Yeah.
To kind of
You're limited.
You are limited a little bit, But
I want to ask you about like being in downtown salon,
yeah,
right? And then it's not surviving at this point. You guys are thriving on such a small space.
yeah.
Would you do the similar model elsewhere? Like,
Absolutely.
right? Because
Right.
I think that's what everybody want to do it. Like the people who owns their own salon suite people, their goal is to own their own facility to run just like your salon.
Yeah.
Not too big, not like a 2,500.
Yeah, they don't want that much pressure.
And because that's a big, huge investment too, right?
Right. Right.
So, if you were to give advice to the people who are in the salon suites, I want to wiggle myself to way out of this. What advice would you give?
Man, that's a good question. That I don't know.
Because you did it. Like,
I mean, I don't know. Like, all right. So number one is to have a full clientele. Like if you're starting on your own,
yeah,
to me, like I'd want to feel confident with my own clientele.
Yeah.
I want to have enough business. Are you asking me like how would I set it up and to grow like maybe a few other stylists?
Well, like,
or just more like just
if
kind
you
of.
were to give advice to, let's just say I am working at the salon suite right now. I've been working on this salon suites for maybe 3 years.
Yeah.
And then I met a couple other stylists in the salon suites, and then we get along really well. We exchange the information really well.
Yeah.
We go out and dinner together, and it starts to
It's a cool vibe and
build
working
that
on it.
kind of conversation. Hey,
Building that synergy.
we should like get out of the salon
and do something together, right?
Together.
Yeah.
And then the building a clientele, like that's another myth in our industry is what does it mean you have a full clientele?
I would say you're at least 2 weeks booked out.
Yeah.
Would be like I would feel pretty confident and like okay, I can pay my bills. I can live in an apartment and I can move out of my parents' house or things like that.
Yeah.
If I were to like give advice, I would probably start to create like how are you booking your clients? What's your software? How are you doing it? How are you going to, a client's calling in the middle of the day, and you're with the client. How are you going to deal?
How do you guys do it?
We have Sam. We have someone that maybe a call center, or something like that could be. You could reach out to a call center and you find someone. So like if you get with your buddies and that kind of thing, I'd probably generate someone that can take phone calls, can deal with like my client's late, whatever. You could get a text or something like that. I would probably create a
online booking.
Yeah, online booking, of course.
Yeah,
it's good and bad.
Yeah,
online booking because everyone is different.
Yeah,
and it's you spend all your days off trying to organize your schedule.
Yeah, because we're the same, right? Like when you call some salon, you kind of want to talk to someone.
Absolutely.
That's how you build the connection, right? Like I call the salon earlier, like it kind of navigates you to, okay, 2 minutes is the longest that you will wait.
Yeah.
In the meanwhile, it kind of gives you the what's going on with the
we're doing this and all that. Like, I don't know, maybe you generate something like that. Maybe it is a call center. Maybe it's someone's girlfriend or anyone that's like actually dealing with phone calls.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, to me, that's like, maybe it's old school. I don't know. It's one of those things where I want to actually talk to someone.
Yeah.
Especially with our career and what we do, we're touching people. We're cutting their hair and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I think I would worry about that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Scheduling, and then a color inventory would be huge. I think those kind of things like really kind of give you a better service.
Yeah. So if you were to like give advice to the hairdresser who is graduating, breaking into our industry, what would be the best way to build a clientele?
It's funny, like when I first started, it was word of mouth.
Yeah.
And now, like through a software company, Forest, clients are, they send a little text. It's automatic, and so like it'll like, hey, write a review about Jeff or whatever. So I get a lot of reviews, and it goes through Google and all that kind of stuff.
So you're leveraging the pre-existing clients to
write a review.
Reviews,
Yeah. And we incentivize them. If they write a review, we can like a few perks and things like that.
Yeah.
But I don't know, like I'm getting more Google reviews and Reddit.
Okay.
Crazy kind of like weird kind of things that's how I'm getting my new business lately.
Okay.
It's funny, my existing clientele probably don't want to tell anyone because if they can't get in, they don't want to.
Why the hell did
I can get more clients? I can't get in right now, or something like that. You know? But that's a great problem to have, to be busy and that kind of thing. But as you're building, like, just be contagious. Like really, be excited about what you're doing with the client. And this is cool. This is fun. I love it. Like this is working with your lifestyle. And I don't know, just like again back to being genuine and things like that. Kind of just people just want to tell their friends about you.
Yeah.
And reviews help and those kind of things. And that's, more current now how things are being done.
Yeah. Because like earlier, like before this get cut off, we were talking about like being genuine, right? Like when you are genuinely excited about the texture of the hair, genuinely excited about their lifestyle that they're pursuing. Like the conversation skills, the important part, just as much as the skills of dexterity.
Yeah.
How is it someone can build like a skillful personality? Is that what you call them? Like is a street like skills? Is that what you call them? Like how someone can be so welcoming as you are. Like I mean, the whole staff. Like you're talking about the contagious. Everyone kind of rubs off each other. Becomes very like welcoming, right? When you walk in here, everybody just look because it's such in a small space. Someone walks in, everybody can look. But right at the moment, your team can actually welcome all together.
I think we're just excited. We're we enjoy what we do, and I think that's the biggest part of it.
Okay.
Like Sam that runs is our manager and kind of does the phones and scheduling and all that. She's the greeter. Like she lets people in, and she's very contagious, like happy and a genuine person.
Yeah.
And really, I think it really, that's where it stems from. We enjoy what we're doing. We enjoy our clients, and that's the best part of it. I think that becomes your mojo. This is working, you know. People like being here because I don't know. It's just that good, exciting kind of vibe. Where I don't know. We just like to have fun, you know.
Yeah. So this is another clip too. Like I will say this will cut out where I'm speaking. It will be cut out so that it's not like, oh my God, whom you saying like this got cut out again. But like asking you a question, like tool wise, like you love razor.
Yeah.
You love scissors.
Absolutely.
You love blow dryer. You love hot tools. And you gravitated towards to razor.
Absolutely. Yeah, well, and I use everything.
Yeah.
You know, I'll use the scissors, texturing shears, razor. I do a lot of dry cutting. So I actually use a lot of texturing shears to create like a razor kind of effect. I'm not a big fan with dry razoring.
Yeah.
I prefer it more on wet hair.
Wet hair, yeah.
I've done it, but I don't love it. So I tend to use my texturing shears when I'm doing a lot of dry cutting.
Yeah.
But I love the razor because the razor creates instant texture. It gives you like scissors. It takes a lot more work, as you know. And you're cutting your line. You can point cut.
Yeah. You slice it.
Yeah. Or maybe you want to be really strong. You're going blunt and choppy or whatever. But
amount of the effort that it takes to notch out or slice out, you can just
razor you can create it really quick. So I prefer the razor.
What razor do you use?
Just like a straight blade.
Okay, straight blade.
Or a feather blade. You know, depending on how much hair, how much length am I taking off.
Yeah.
You know, straight blade, if I'm taking off like a ½ inch,
yeah,
I might pull out my feather blade.
If you were to take razor class from someone that you look up to, who would that be? Like, I would love to take the class from this razor cutting class.
Oh man, Howard McLaren.
Yeah.
He's the master of the razor. And he's amazing to watch.
Yeah.
He's awesome.
His persona or the vibe that he puts out, it's like artist, right?
Yeah, I mean, he grabs hair, the way he grabs it, it's not real section, and he kind of, to me, he sculpts the hair with the right, you know, he understands the texture, and he can create and move that texture just right, and just knows where to go in.
Yeah. So the razor is that way because it's more of the intuition and then the artistry of like almost like you have to do it enough to understand the fabric that you're working on.
Absolutely.
And then you understand because you work so hard. You're talking about. I've shredded someone's hair.
Yeah. When I like really messed up the
that
hair.
Bad mistake led you to not do that anymore.
Hair, and you're left with like no curl, no frizz texture. Frizz is all you get.
But as much as you love the razor, you were talking about the Tracy Sacosta, like the Sassoon.
Yeah.
You know, former Sassoon.
Which I totally value.
Yeah.
And I understand like scissor shapes. The edge that a scissor gives me, I don't know, there's like a structure, there's like a pureness to it, you know, that, I don't know if that makes any sense, but I go back and forth.
Yeah.
Because the razor really allows the hair to kind of drape and move just right.
Drape and move. That might be a good verbiage for razor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like scissor, like creating a shape with scissors, I don't know. There's something like the challenge of getting like to do a blunt haircut and to have it fall just right.
Yeah.
Is like an amazing thing.
It's a satisfaction for us.
I love it. Yeah. I love that shit.
Yeah.
But like razoring, it just kind of happens. It just kind of makes it just right.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I feel like a scissors construct.
Yeah.
And the razor deconstruct.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And then I love both what it does But somehow I gravitated to have two braids, you know?
That's how you're not a razor guy?
I love, like you're talking about, like I love how the razor gives the feelings more.
Yeah.
Like at the end, razor gives a lot much more
internal.
Yeah.
Right.
Like it's more ergonomic.
Yeah.
And it's much more given.
Right. Yeah.
When you cut with the scissors, it leaves geometry because
right.
You know, the certain part, like, and then your human body doesn't really have any geometry. Everything has a curvatures and then it flows.
Asymmetry.
Yeah.
Everything. Yeah.
And then I think a razor does. If you want to wear more of your texture, I think a razor gives a little bit more that style.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I mean, both can create great movement, things like that. But razor is just, it's instant. Instant texture, instant, like, it gives, like, movement to me.
Don't you think it would be cool if we all get together, got a doll head, we all have a razor, and cut it together?
Yeah. Let's go.
Like it. we'll call them hack it class.
Crazy class.
Yeah, I provide a Band-Aid. What is that feeling though? You have knocked knuckle with the razor before.
Oh yeah.
It's an interesting feeling, isn't it?
Oh, I remember coming down like with some face framing layers with the razor, my straight blade, and I came down through and I got her shoulder right here. Yeah, and my client was like an actress, and she's like, "You cut me." What? Oh, I did. All of a sudden, the blood started coming off from her shoulder.
Oh, no
I totally got her. Well, and then also, I went to a Bumble class.
Yeah.
And I kind of went into, we did a cutting class, and it was my first time with a straight blade.
Yeah.
And I had it in my back pocket.
Yeah.
And it was like a 3-day class.
Yeah.
And the 2 days, I had the worst hair.
Yeah.
Like, it was really fine. And the model.
The real model that
the real model was like awful. And the third day, my graduated Bob with the razor, and she had this beautiful, wavy, awesome hair.
Yeah.
I was so excited. And I had my razor blade in my back pocket, and my instructor came by, and finally I went in to grab my blade, and I took off the end of my finger.
Oh.
It was bleeding like crazy. They didn't have any Band-Aids. I had like...
For the razor cutting
I had toilet paper all wrapped around it. I'm bleeding on the cape.
Oh,
but I was so determined to get this haircut done. Yeah. And it was beautiful. Yeah. I loved it. I learned so much from it. But man, it hurt. But anyway, they're dangerous.
Yeah, dangerous. Yeah, don't swing that thing around in the face. Yeah.
Don't throw it in your back pocket.
So, like, over the years of the experience, 30 years almost, 30 years of the hairdressing. Yeah. And then you build, do you continue to build the new clients, or do you maxed out?
I just kind of shut down my
taking a new guest in.
New guest right now. The books are just, when you're trying to double or book your clients out like a couple, 3 times or so. You just got to cut it off at times.
Yeah. So you say you did dry cutting, right?
I do a lot of dry cutting.
So when they come in, my wife was telling me the same thing. I do a lot of dry cutting. If you're not offering dry cutting, you're missing out.
Yeah. I mean, it's amazing because some people are growing out.
Yeah.
They're maintaining a shape. They love their shape. They don't want to change it. So I'm like, well, let's do a dry cut, and save you half the time, half the price, kind of thing. So I've been doing that since probably 2002.
Yeah,
I've been doing a lot of dry cutting services, and it's been really great, especially in 08 when the economy was kind of tanking.
Yeah, after the subprime.
Yeah, like dry cuts or quick cuts were a better value.
Yeah,
and that kind of thing. So it's great. But if I want a transformation, like you're talking to your client, we're maintaining a shape right now. Hey, it's fall. Let's cut that hair off, like, are you done with this? So let's book a full cut next time.
Yeah.
Let's get into it and let's really chat. And so then we just schedule them for a full cut the next time. And then we can wash it, style it, show them how to work their new shape and that kind of thing. So that's kind of been working for me for a lot of years.
Yeah. Do you hear like other people doing dry cuts within town or outside?
I don't know. Maybe people that have worked with us, maybe one on their own.
Yeah.
Maybe they offer that.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Because like when I was listening to my wife talking about the dry cuts, like how do you do dry cut? Like what if someone comes in with dirty hair? It's like, no, we ask them to come in with a clean washed hair.
That's how we do it. Like when we confirm it, come in with clean, dry hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. And a lot of them style it.
Yeah.
There's a few that come in with product in there. I didn't have time. I was playing pickleball or whatever. And I didn't have time to do my hair.
Yeah.
And sometimes like I'll wet them down and use a razor or things like that and let them dry naturally and leave.
You kind of figure that out, how to spend the time with that particular appointments for the dry cut.
Absolutely.
Dry cut, I can't dry cut it this one, so I'm just going to wet it down. I'm just going to cut it this way.
Yeah. Yeah. But there's certain clientele, a certain texture. The longer you do this, the more you know, like they can leave with like a nice wet shape and you feel pretty confident about what you're doing. But
what texture of the hair you like the most? Straight, wavy. Oh, you like wavy?
I love wavy.
Yeah?
Yeah, I love curl, wavy hair, any of that. But a bone straight hair is great.
Yeah.
Nice clean bob.
Not many bone straight hair that much.
No, not many.
Anymore.
And when you do have them, you gotta just that hair is gonna lay flat.
Yeah.
It's gonna swing. It's gonna be shiny. So you're like, all right, how's this gonna look best?
Yeah. But like, don't you think as we doing like 3 decades in and behind a chair, our clientele shifted over the years?
Yeah.
And then your clients age as we age together.
Yeah. Right.
And beauty of our industry is longer we're in, the priceless clientele that you build.
Right.
They keep coming back. And then you have 10 years, 20 years, 30 years of relationship that you just can't pay. You cannot pay somebody to I want you to stick with me for another 20 years.
It's kind of crazy, thinking about it, like how long.
But what other occupation allows you to have that? Doctor, you don't want the patient to keep coming back because that person come back, that means you've been sick, right?
Yeah, right. And your insurance changes.
Yeah, and then it's like,
I need a new doctor.
Yeah, you're not on my.
I don't care.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's the beauty of what we do is like we're like personalized. We understand your texture, your hair. We know the color that you like, and I don't know. Like this is like a thing that I've been kind of thinking about too lately. Where say you have a client that's been coming for like 20 years.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna try someone else out, and then they go to someone else, they ruin it,
and they come back,
and then they come back, right? And then you're like, well, I got a lot to work on here. I got to fix your hair, like.
Especially all these color done.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And you're like, it's gonna take a few times to get it to where we gotta get you back to, So it's really, but think of the amount of money that they're gonna be paying to bounce around from hairdresser to hairdresser.
Yeah.
If you stay with that hairdresser you've known for 20 years, they kind of understand you.
Yeah.
They know like your habits. They know what you like, what you don't like.
Yeah.
You're better off trying to work it through that person that you've known forever than bouncing around,
It's like instead of keep rebuilding the new clientele, I think it's best to keep the clientele that you already have.
I agree.
And then like grow with them.
Right. I agree. I agree.
But like the key point that you're talking about, being honest, being genuine, and it be authentic, right? Like and those are your core value.
That is our core. That's Dexterity's core. Yeah.
Because I see it because I'm not saying there's certain salon that I've been into didn't feel certain way. Some salons, it's like owner's not there. Like there's a couple stylists when I walk in, they're like, hi.
Who's the owner? Yeah.
And it's like, hey, is there anyone that I can talk to? I want to set up the class. They're like, what class?
Where's the owner? I don't know. They're in California.
Yeah. And then I think it's important. Hair salons are owned by the hair stylist or hairdresser.
Yeah.
Because they understand the culture of like the important part about like relationship that you need to build, especially younger hairdresser. I think many younger hairdresser breaking into the industry not knowing what they need to work on.
Right.
Like if someone graduate from the cosmetology school, come to a salon, hey Jeff, I love the culture that you cultivated in this space. What do I need to work on?
Right.
What would that be? What advice would you give them?
Well, for one, you got to enjoy what you do.
Yeah.
And you got to be passionate about being creative and creating like a look on someone's head. And I think you got to have the I can do better kind of attitude, mentality.
Yeah.
Where like I really want to nail this shape on this client.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I would like, I think repetition is what I would kind of work with stylists.
Yeah. That's like what you do with the apprenticeship as well.
Totally. Yeah. Repetition, kind of going through shapes. But then I want to turn them loose because I want them to fail. I want them to, not necessarily like emotionally I want them to fail. Failure is like learning to me. So I want them to like mess up a haircut. And I'm like, okay, what did you learn from that mistake?
Yeah.
And then they improve on it. And then we talk about it. And that's where the learning really happens to me. So I don't know. I think that one-on-one, being aware and noticing what they're doing is the key. But I don't know. There's like there's got to be a drive. To why we're doing it. If there's no drive and no excitement to what they're doing, it's not the career for them. Because
like we talked about earlier, hairdressing is hard job, right?
Right.
It's not what a lot of people think of. It's not fluffy. And
they probably get into it for a year and they're like, wow, that's a lot of standing. That's a lot of talking.
Yeah.
But it's easy to talk for me.
Same.
You got to be able to talk to people.
Yeah. That's the one thing. You have to be able to talk.
But there are hairdressers I've seen that never talk.
Yeah.
And I think they grab that kind of clientele. The people that don't like to talk. But to me, it really is. And you got to be able to communicate and chat about life.
But what's that communication skill when they don't talk at all? I do know that some hairdressers that very quiet, mystique,
just intimate,
and then like whisper.
Yeah, right.
But they are successful in their way.
Yeah.
But
you just got to find the right people.
Extrovert.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
We were like, ta-da!
What else you doing?
Yeah.
What's
Where's
going
your
on?
trip? How you doing? Yeah.
Yeah.
But we love it. We love. I think we're like a social butterfly.
Right. Yeah.
Every flower you see, I gotta land it over there.
Well, we're excited about how they tick. I think you and I how they function. What is their thing?
Yeah.
What are they into?
Because being a hairdresser makes you realize there's so many different type of job out there too.
Absolutely. Well, and that's it's funny. I mean, these are all like life stories, but doing it for so long, like you're at a party with your friends or family or whatever, and you're talking about, I got this client that told me these are life experiences that you're learning from your clientele, because we have every kind of person that sits in our chair, right? So that's the beauty of what we do. We get to talk to a plumber, a venture capitalist, a lawyer, a teacher.
Yeah.
Like we get it all, and that's amazing. Like that is.
This is what I always tell every interview that I do. Don't you think hairdresser, we have like Netflix?
Yeah.
It's like
right.
Ta-da!
Oh, I got a story. Let me tell you.
And then we get to watch.
Yeah.
Like some clients, now you selectively choose clients. You kept a certain clientele, right?
Yeah.
It's not like I had to choose these clientele.
Yeah.
Some you had to let go, some had to go because they didn't like.
Some are so awful that you just can't let them go because you're like, what are they going to say next time? All right, keep going.
Yeah, but it's like we have like 50 clients that keep coming back to you for years and years and years, right?
Right.
Like it's like now it's like season 50 now.
Yeah, we are season 50.
Right? And then you going through a divorce? What?
This is your second one, man.
Yeah. I think that a lot of people don't know. If you are just starting out, they have no idea what's ahead of you.
Absolutely.
As far as building a clientele, making the money, doing what we love to do.
Yeah. Well, and there's like a confidence, that you start to kind of get into.
When did you feel confident?
I mean, I always felt confident in haircutting.
Yeah.
Probably because I did it so much before I started hair school. Like I was, I don't know, I felt really like I love this.
Like natural about it.
Yeah. I just feel confident. But I mean, you see it when you're teaching people. Mm-hmm. You see them that's why I turn them loose after we kind of go through a training. Yeah. And I want them to just grow and try to figure out things like everything that we've taught. Yeah. I want them to work through kind of things to gain that confidence, to figure out how they talk with people and those kind of things. I guess this goes into your question of how do you teach younger stylists to kind of grow in the industry and all that. And it's like one of those things where you're learning your way of how you talk, how you enunciate. Like I'm from Chicago, and I used to mumble, and my clients were like, "Huh? What'd you say?" And I had to start to enunciate.
That's nice though. I used to talk. My clients are like, "Huh? What'd you say?" I'm like,
Well, you're doing pretty good, man. But yeah, you're like, what? Yeah. So all of a sudden you're turning, okay, I got to enunciate and I got to be a little more confident. And it's just a natural kind of progression, I think. But, but I don't know, confidence comes with a lot of repetition.
Yeah, practice. Yeah, mistakes.
Yeah, mistakes, all that. That's how you gain your confidence. That's how you find your voice, who you are. And then I think the excitement, you're excited about what you do, hopefully, but there's that excitement as you gain that confidence with your clients that you're like, okay, I'm gonna give them a short little baby bang, or something like that. And because you're getting confident, and that's cool. And that's awesome. That's that's the best.
And at the moment, there's I'll cut you a short bang.
Yeah, man. Oh, boy, sticking it up. So
I did not want to go back into that feeling.
Oh no, it was the worst feeling.
Cutting your finger, it's a pain, but you're embarrassed and
you gotta go get a Band-Aid.
Panic.
Yeah.
I do not do well with that situations, or I was telling you about I can't own salon or I cannot manage people.
Yeah. When we were talking about you being a salon owner. Yeah.
It's either they will feel too much pressure from Humi.
Yeah.
Or I feel you're not working hard enough.
Yeah, right. Yeah. You just need to elevate, man. Come on, buddy.
But I feel there's no, in Salt Lake City, if you wanted to learn hands-on class, who's offering it anymore?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know who's offering hands-on. You used to create a lot of classes. Yeah. Which was amazing, which is great. Yeah. That's a good question, I really don't know.
We need to revive that.
Maybe, right?
Yeah.
I think collectively. How would
you do it? Just start doing it small. Yeah. And then we film it here and there.
Have a little cutting sessions or something like that.
Yeah. Whether it's here or whether it's whoever the salon, it could be. But
hanging out, talking,
Talking.
I'd like to do a little one-on-one with you and I and show me some of your
maybe that might be a fun thing,
Right?
I'll be the MC for it. Like, hey, Jeff, I brought the models, you know? I want you to do the razor cutting. Because that's like a really... I love to read the behind the mastermind. Like,
Yeah.
Because I'm seasoned enough that when you pick up the tools, when you start cutting into it, oh, you're going that way. But the transition and how you approach what the final look that you're seeking is almost unknown, right?
Yeah, I mean, you could look at someone cutting the hair, and you're looking at their elevation, their parting, whatever they're doing. You're like, oh, that's gonna do this.
Yeah,
and you know that. Yeah,
but there is a taste.
Yeah,
and then there is a
taste is huge.
Yeah,
right.
What do you think? Like,
oh my man, taste is really big.
Yeah, because we could do the same bob.
Yeah,
but tasteful bob. Tasteful haircut.
How are you going to photograph that, Bob?
Yeah.
You know, like all those. It's quite a taste.
How do you build a taste?
You don't.
You think naturally you have
I think you just have it or you don't. You know, I mean, I don't know. That's a good question. No.
It's like, it's almost, if you give maybe I think it's not constructively built, the haircut, or it's not well thought through haircut, but if someone have a taste,
it's huge.
It's huge, yeah.
Yeah. It's just that thing you have.
Is it taste come from watching a fashion magazine? Taste come from like practicing art?
I think back to genuine. I think like if you're you immerse yourself into something and like really learn about something.
Yeah.
There's like a quality to it maybe. And maybe that quality moves into like taste. I don't know. Like I flood my mind with like architecture.
Yeah.
Like I love design. I used to get into a lot of fashion and clothing.
Yeah.
And that kind of thing. I respect it all, but I probably look at more like a place of feeling, how I feel in that space.
Yeah.
I don't know. Taste is a hard one, you know, because we're just given what we are given, you know, what we appreciate and what we see. Do you see the details in that image? No, I don't see it. You know, like I don't know. That's a hard one to teach.
Yeah,
I think. Oh, that's an interesting.
That might be
topic.
a cool. Yeah, a great topic. I'm gonna start an interview. What's your taste like?
What's your taste?
Yeah. It is, but I think razor hair cutter has a more tasteful approach.
Yeah, I think so. But it's a little, I don't know, it's a little more fluid or something, you know?
It's more ergonomic and then
it's a little more forgiving.
Yeah.
You know, like, I mean, you could have a sharp scissor and you could do a nice slide.
Yeah.
But a sharp razor, there's something a little more like sharp.
And then person who's receiving the haircut has a different feeling.
Oh, absolutely.
You know,
what is that you're using? You know,
the sound of it. You know, scissors has that almost put you to the sleep feel.
Yeah. That snip, snip. Yeah.
Especially when you do the scissor comb.
Yeah.
That like motion of repetitive.
People will pay me like, you know, can I sit here for 2 hours to have the scissor comb feel?
Talking about the barbering and then beauty salon or hair salon. Yeah. This is a topic that I always ask.
Yeah.
Why the hair salon charge more
than a barbershop?
For the barbershop.
I think they were just slow to kind of jump in. I don't know. Like that's you know, you think of like dollar cuts or like, you know, like there's a barbershop on 7th and
now it's like a $5.
Say like $1, you know, and they just never, I think it was more about speed.
Yeah.
And, you know, maybe 3 shapes, maybe a flat top, a taper. You know, I really don't know because like I said, I'd never been to a barbershop or a salon as a kid. And I've never really experienced a barbershop. But I don't know, it's a good question. I'm probably not the best one to answer that, but.
Because the cultures are slightly different, right? We cut hair. We both, like as a hairdresser or the barber, we both cut hair. The cultures are slightly different.
They're different. And it's heavily male based.
Yeah.
There's a few female clients that go to barber shops and that kind of thing. I don't know. It's just I don't know, man.
Because they do what a beautiful work.
They do.
They live the dimension in like none to quarter of an inch.
And the crazy shapes, the crazy shapes that they're fading, how they do it. Like, I love it. Like, I want to do that.
Yeah.
And I think I can do it, but it probably won't be perfect because I don't barber all day.
Yeah.
And it's funny, like, when you're barbering all day, there's like certain movements and things like that, but...
Because barbering culture was really big in 5 years ago. Was it? It's like this.
Yeah.
The barbering school, barbering tools, barbering...
Oh, yeah.
Was it everything?
The shade parts.
But as popular it was, it didn't seem like they charged a lot of...
No.
Money to...
But I think they're up now.
Oh, they are?
Barbershops are up a little bit more.
Okay.
But not as much as a salon.
Getting a haircut at the hair salon.
Yeah, which is kind of funny because, like a barbershop there... Man, we should not even be talking about this because I don't know anything about barbershops.
I don't either. But I just do it
like they're getting their shaves and all that kind of stuff.
But is it happening? Like getting full shaves?
Yeah, but the full shave is typically, I think, a full shave is like more money than the haircut.
What?
Yeah, I think so. Because, I mean, they're laying all back. You got the hot towel and...
Time, right? Time...
I mean, that's how I charge.
Do you know?
Is my time, yeah.
We should go to the barbershop together.
All right, let's go. Because I don't know.
We have to experience, and then we can interview them.
All right, let's go. All right, have a few beers and we'll go to barbershop.
Yeah, we'll smoke up a joint and go to barbershop.
Okay, deal.
But like rewinding back to like a taste, right?
Yeah.
It's an interesting subject.
Mm-hmm.
Taste. What would be the other word for taste? Flair?
Yeah, flair could be one. Oh, that's interesting. Wow, I mean, taste, oh man, like perception.
Perceptions, yeah.
Like...
how you see.
Yeah, maybe. It's funny, well, I mean, it's understanding, I think, is another word, and seeing how the person is and really trying to identify their style, their, how can you, well, it's fun. I mean, doing hair for like 30 years, you look at someone, and do you ever play this game where you're like, what would I talk to Humi about? Like, based on just looking at you right now, how would I talk to you? And so it's kind of fun to you seem a little more, you have a little bounce, like in your walk and that kind of thing. And I would look at you and you're real together and tight, which kind of makes sense with your hair cutting too, right?
Yeah.
Which is interesting. But I don't know, I think identifying and understanding what you're about, create a taste level and maybe an elevate, all right, so this is maybe how I think you are.
The perception part, right?
Yeah, we're trying to understand our clients when they sit down in the chair. And so it's great to try to take that and amp it up a little bit. Push you just a little bit, because then it's all about evolving, right? We're trying to become a better human in society. I would hope.
Yeah. We're all trying. I hope we're all trying to be that one,
So to me, it's elevating everyone.
Yeah.
So in our career and our profession, how can we give them just a little better look with a little more taste?
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. This is all interesting questions,
Taste for haircut is another person's perception too, right?
Yeah.
What looks good
may not look good for
the others.
Right.
But what we try to do
is try to understand you.
Yeah.
Right?
If you can finesse that, I think anyone could be a great hairdresser.
Right. This is a good topic. I like this.
Yeah,
We didn't
taste.
talk about this.
You know, there's a gentleman that I'm going to New York in the end of October. He's named DJ Riggs. He has a main entrance. He has like a studios in the middle of the Manhattan.
Yeah.
And his whole entire thing is about the taste.
Cool.
So I will be interviewing him in October 22nd or 23rd, and in Manhattan, New York.
Great.
And then he has a very good narrative of what a taste means.
Really?
And then I was listening to it, but I had too much drink, you know. I'm like,
Good.
let's go drink more. But he's an African American guy. He used to work for the TG.
Okay. Older guy, or been in the industry for a while, or no?
I don't know if I have to cut this, but a black guy, I don't even know like how old they are anymore. Like
Yeah.
the African American people, they
don't
could be a
age.
60,
Yeah. Same with you.
but they look like a 45. You know.
Yeah, right.
I'm like, what? But DJ's got a taste. His fashion, he's like you're talking about.
Yeah.
When you look at him, you can tell he's some kind of artist.
Yeah. Which is cool.
Yeah.
I love it.
New
But you're
York-
drawn. It's like you're just drawn to it too. You
Yeah.
know? Tastes and like things that you love. You know.
Yeah. Do you like machines? You like
Yeah.
tools and
Oh, I love it. Yeah, weld and woodwork
Yeah.
and all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
it's the refinement of it, right? I can weld, you can weld, but how well you can weld is a different story.
Absolutely. Because I don't do it all the time.
Yeah.
It's like, occasionally.
But you can see somebody's welding.
Oh, yeah.
And you
Appreciate
have
it.
so much appreciation.
Oh,
of-
yeah. The way those dimes line up. You're like, "Man,
Yeah.
that's beautiful."
It's like a perfectly.
Whoa, you're so good.
Yeah. But how they do it?
I know.
There's just gotta be a little finesse or a little touch that you.
The bit. I know.
Yeah.
Crazy. Pretty cool.
If you could build the house, would you build your own house?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. It would have cement,
Yeah.
wood, glass, steel. And a lot of wood.
Yeah. It's like
Because
almost.
I want to feel comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
I love that raw kind of stuff,
Okay, do you raw as in an earthy raw or more on the industrial raw?
Industrial.
Industrial. So
Yeah. But I want it to be softened. I don't want it to feel too cold,
okay.
Like if I was living in something,
Yeah.
I would want to feel warmth.
Yeah.
But
But you will go for concrete.
probably,
Yeah.
yeah. There's something about it.
Yeah.
It's just so like hard.
Steady.
You need the hard and the soft.
Yeah.
You need the balance.
What would be the soft for you?
The wood.
A wood, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have a particular wood that you like?
I mean, walnut's beautiful.
Okay.
Right? I mean, there's so much wood. Out
Yeah.
there. I love it all. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I love blonde wood, and I love.
Yeah, I love the ceiling. What a beautiful ceiling.
Oh, thank you. Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like whoever put it in. Did you put it in or?
Oh yeah, my brother and I, we spent it's walnut,
Yeah.
and we had to seal it and everything before we put it up, and
Oh, you had to actually seal it before
yeah, we
you
were
put it
here
up.
for like till 3 a.m, just getting high.
Because
sealing
in
it.
this space, you put a lot of hand into it, like a lot of
Yeah.
painting, walls.
Yeah.
Like, how do you order these? You design them.
Yeah, I designed it. I wanted old school vanity.
Yeah, but lift them up like so that the people can see. Like,
yeah.
like how
Yeah,
how,
yeah.
how this is crazy.
So yeah, you lay out all your tools and basically hair cutting, and then when you're ready to color, you just kind of bring it down, and you got your flat top for coloring. Yeah, the guy that helped me design this, there was only one guy that would do it, and he wanted to do the whole thing walnut, but I knew like it was gonna
the
get
stains
color
and colors. So laminate it on the.
yeah, I just did like a Korean top, but yeah. So it works out really great. But it's an old school vanity. It's just an inspiration. I love that old school where the woman is like brushing her hair 100 times and got her makeup laid out. And
Yeah, that's that like the lighting fixtures.
yeah,
the
that
warm
was
feeling.
That was a custom piece from a guy that does lighting.
Yeah.
And we designed it together. And it was great. Yeah.
But what is it like? What does it take? So you had a vision before you come into the space, or you come in and build like your vision come to the reality? Like which way is it?
It was functional.
Okay.
Thing at first.
Okay.
We needed 6 chairs, and we wanted a dressing room.
Okay.
And the original idea was to have 5 chairs and a dressing room in the middle.
In the middle.
So it was like you'd walk in right here, and then we thought, wow, you could do like a double mirror or something. That could be cool. But then I didn't want anything obstructing because we have a north view right here. So I like the north light coming in.
Because you guys are like literally heart of the downtown. This is downtown.
Yeah, right in the middle of it.
Yeah.
And so basically it was more about we needed 6 chairs, and I didn't like the idea of like, we could have done like 3 mirrors, 1 person on each side of the mirror, but I wanted that more of that communal kind of table.
Yeah.
And a round table is like, that's how it all begins, right?
Yeah.
Round table and the chatter, and it's funny, you know, like guys will come, we were talking about barbering and that kind of thing, and so you're barbering a guy and he's used to a barbershop. Yeah. And this feels like a barbershop to a lot of guys because of the, I don't know, you're kind of close together, you know? And everyone's talking, and it's like, it's just a chatter to it, you know? But guys will sit here and notice a client getting a foil job or straightening. Like, what is she doing? Yeah. Like, they've never seen it before. Yeah. And they're like, whoa, what is that? And they're like, oh, it's dimensional color, you know? Yeah. So then they're able to look at people, but you're not like right across from them, so that everyone can like kind of sneak an eye and peek at them. Yeah. And people, it's great by being in a small space. There's like, people can eavesdrop. Yeah.
I think this idea, kind of fun. This is like I've been in so many hair salon. Yeah. You're the only salon who has circular. Yeah. Like.
My idea was to have a motor in the middle.
Motor?
A motor.
Like
and to have engine? A blow dryer. Like blow dryer.
Oh, the blow dryer, okay.
And a suction. So you reverse it or go forward. Yeah. And it's just like some kind of blower or something. Yeah. And we have tubes and we just blow dry
the hair with it.
Big like blow dryer. Yeah. You know, but
honestly, like a round table, vanity? Is that how you call them?
Yeah, vanity.
Vanities?
Yeah.
Because you've never seen anybody else has it.
No, it's just things that I kind of look at.
I honestly think if anybody want to go to the salon suites, I think
this should be in schools. This should be everywhere. Yeah, and maybe, you know, a little bigger could be okay, but yeah, it's small.
Because 6 chair, like,
it's great. I mean, this really, it really works. And what's great is we're used to being like, you know, we're with the client. Yeah. And we're sitting and we're touching them and things like that. We're having to move for people to walk by. Yeah. With this tight space. So you're involved in other people's spaces. So naturally you get a little more comfortable. And our clients get used to that. Yeah. And they like that vibe. They like bump into each other. It's okay. So then it's okay to talk about things. It's okay to voice your opinion. It's okay to just be natural. Yeah. Which I
really love the idea of like you're earlier describing going to the house party. You're excited to go to the house party. Yeah. When you get there, you're already aware that you are going to come across someone else's space, but that's where you get to meet people or talk to people. Yeah. Or you know, like discover something new. The barbering guy, the guy who's getting used to haircut by the barber coming over here. Yeah. Oh my God, that's a lot of ladies here. You know?
Yeah, it's like, you know, you go to that, you know, the bar's in the kitchen. Yeah. And the cabinet, and everyone's in the smallest room. And they are just all in there tight, making their drinks and all talking. Yeah. And that's where everyone wants to be. Always. Yeah. And you got that big living room and no one's in it. Yeah.
Everybody wants to be where the action's happen, right?
Yeah, right. And this is where the action is.
Yeah, instead of mixing the color and then hiding somewhere else. Yeah. Like, watch us mix it just right there.
Right there. Yeah. Right. And we're still talking as I'm mixing. Yeah. You know? It's easy. It's great. I think the new hairdressers, need to understand that it's a lot of work, standing behind a chair, being on a schedule, talking all day, or not talking if you choose not to talk. But I think it's a matter of being real with your client and to understand like it's hard work.
Yeah.
But the reward is the community that you build, is the knowledge that you're learning, the knowledge that I'm learning from my client, the knowledge I'm learning from repetition of cutting, coloring. It's just practice. Yeah. And just, perfecting your craft. Yeah. And making it better and better and better. And if you're that kind of person that don't really want to improve, then I don't know what the answer is.
The answer is it's going to be very hard.
It's going to be a hard life, man. You know. So like, if you don't enjoy it, and talking to people and standing and making people feel better about their life and their hair, their well-being, then why do it? Yeah. You know?
Isn't it weird? Like I think we have to make money doing what we love to do. Yeah. But I think love towards our craft comes the priority. And then because we love it doing what we love to do, the community that we build, we profound on it. And then somehow we become more financially well off. Right. Because clients appreciate what you put in and there's a value in it, right?
Absolutely.
And then I think younger hairdresser, I mean, like, one things that I didn't ask you about was the social media. Like when we were building clientele, we didn't have the social media. It was more like, hey, nice to meet you. Let me cut your hair. And if you did a great job, someone could refer you.
Go tell your friends. Yeah. Come on, bring them all in.
But I feel like nowadays, I think social media is the important aspect to market yourself. Right. But also just as much important that you need to really start to engaging with the real people.
Yeah. And really care about what you're doing on them. Really talk to them. Find out what they're doing and what they enjoy and to really like create a look that fits their lifestyle. And to really engage with them is the key. Yeah. And I think if you're doing that, they're only going to tell everyone, their family, their friends, they're going to bring in all the business, and it's the best way to go.
It's all about the referral, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it is. Yeah. Yeah, to build and to grow, but you got to be genuine again, brother. Yeah. I know. You can't be phony and fake and I like this on the app.
Phony and fake, yeah. It's just like that's like a slippery slope.
Yeah, you're not going to get anywhere. You're going to crash in like a few years. You know? Yeah. So enjoy it, and if you don't like it, then get out. Yeah. Go find something else.
If you were to refer me someone to interview next, who would that be? That's what I've been asking. Oh, like it could be like within an estate, it could be an outside, but somebody who's interests you, or somebody you, hey, like Humi, go talk to that guy or a girl. They'll be fun to, like, I want to know, you know?
I mean, what about Howard? Do you know Howard?
Howard McLaren?
Yeah.
That would be like maybe for a shot, but I do know who I don't have his personal phone number.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I do know when I go to New York, Demian Santiago.
Well, Shep knows Howard.
Oh, okay.
Because Shep's working with R&Co.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know. Howard would be. I mean, he's amazing. Yeah. But, I mean, these are all my mentors. You know? But who could be good, like, locally or, you know?
Howard will be the big, like, it's like a map, but I don't like that. You know? Like,
I'm sad. I'm sad about, like, talking about all these scenes and how we used to go to a lot of hair shows.
Yeah.
And things like that, and how you don't really see that anymore. It's all, like, been...
Because we used to go to the hair show, right?
Yeah.
We were real. We were in the club.
You go there and you're seeing it. You're watching
why we were doing the hair show.
Yeah.
We did so many of them.
Yeah.
But we didn't get paid.
I mean, yeah, there's fashion shows that would do it like bars.
Yeah.
And things like that. I'm like, what am I doing here? But it's fun.
But we did it like years and years and years.
Yeah.
And then somehow it stopped.
Yeah, it just, I don't know. I don't know how we can bring it back, but it'd be nice.
Yeah.
It's got to be analog, right?
Yeah. But we like people. So I think based on just our clientele, they'll come in and support to come see what we are made out of.
Right.
Like what kind of show we can put together.
Totally. Absolutely. I think we can draw some people in.
Yeah.
You know? We
bet.
can do something.
Do you willing to do it again? You know? We get up on the stage on like a
I like more of this shit, like one-on-one. Like going to the salons or something,
Yeah.
you know, and maybe, I don't know, like, I mean, like consulting and getting to know people and
I think
understanding is a better.
I honestly, like through this interview, I really want the audience to get to know how you are doing this. Like, it's like a, you know, tiny desk.
Yeah.
You got the jam session going on.
Right.
Way better than any salon suites that I've ever seen.
Thank you. Thank you.
And then I think you should be proud. I am so proud. Like, it's nowhere else have this space that you created. And I think you mentoring some of the younger hairdresser who aspires this environment. Like, if you have never been here, I think you should pop in to get the feel, the energy.
Right. I mean, that's what it is about.
Yeah.
You know, you got to get the feeling. You just got to really enjoy it.
Like a counseling them, or you call them like a coach them, how they can get this.
Absolutely.
You know, I honestly think that would be the next chapter for you guys, or selling this model, how it works, like explain and like the reason why this works on the small space. You don't need it big. You just need to be smart how to eliminate the waste.
Yeah.
And then increases the functionalities.
I think it's going to come down to like conversations and really connecting with other stylists.
Because if you were to do exactly the same space, your taste will be slightly different from this. Yeah,
absolutely. And it's going to be, you know, if you wanted to do something like that, you're going to have your taste on it.
Yeah.
You're going to have your feel of how you want to do it.
How do you extract those people's taste? By talking.
By talking.
Yeah.
Having a conversation.
Consulting them.
Yeah.
I honestly think that anyone who wants to own the hair salon that don't want to go big, I want to start small but functional, and
start the conversation.
And then chat with you. Where do you start? Like, when you come over here, like, you look at the space, you were inspired?
Yeah. Well, it was a challenge.
It was a challenge, okay.
It was a challenge. How can we make it work?
Okay.
But yeah, definitely inspired.
But over the 10 years...
But it was exciting because it was like a fun challenge.
Yeah.
To try to cram all the hairdressers in a little space.
And then there's a lot of work and don't work, and then try and error of, oh, this don't work, let's try this, oh, this doesn't work, and then...
Which is natural to me.
Natural progression, right? To become
How do we work? How do we function?
Yeah.
Maybe some people take up a lot more space.
Yeah.
Some people work like this.
Yeah.
You know? So you just gotta kind of learn how everyone works and operates, and what kind of retail, what are you gonna do in that space? But like, you know, even like a head spa.
Yeah.
Like, wouldn't that be kind of fun too?
Yeah.
But then, like, it won't work in here. But just open up a little small space and do a little head space.
Head spa, yeah.
What?
It's probably, my wife can probably run it, you know? She's really good with people.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
Oh, she's very, like, just...
She's gifted.
Present and just kind of, like, patient.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's blessed with the caring about the others. It's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Like, all the people that works out of her salon, like, she's constantly caring about, like, what about me? Where?
Well, she just did a little retreat, right?
Yeah.
I saw that in social.
Yeah, and then we went to the lake.
Yeah.
In the Draper.
Oh, in Draper?
It's in the Bluffdale. They have a hot spring and a lake, and you can rent it for $500.
What?
Yeah,
that's cheap.
And then you could BYOB.
Oh, awesome!
And you jump on the lake.
Was it fun?
It was fun.
That's cool.
It was wicked. I got to meet her coworkers.
Okay. Yeah.
And it's interesting to hear about other hairdressers' story, including you.
Yeah.
Like the last maybe 2 months, I got to know you so much more than I ever known
than we
you.
have. Yeah.
And my like stage of life where I'm at as an hairdresser.
Yeah.
I am interested in how the other hairdresser got to where they're at.
Right.
And then seeking in, like you're talking about taste, you know?
Yeah.
You have this taste. You have a perception of your business to be this. And then you become a mentor and leader of the group of the people who works at the dexterity.
Right.
And then when you go talk to somebody else, they have a different perception of the future or what they, and then that makes me feel that information that I hear from them makes me feel what a beautiful industry to be in it. Mm-hmm. And then I get to go knock on the door. Can I interview you? Can I ask you something? And then honestly, at first like, sure. But this is recorded and it's still recording.
Yeah, we're good, man. High five, man.
But it's good to have for you because nobody else know. Nobody else will.
Yeah.
Like, one day I could die, you could die, any given time. But there's so many things that we can leave behind in our industry.
Exactly, and it's like I've been talking about manifesting and that kind of thing. It's really. So I got one little story.
Yeah.
And so I got a really good friend, and he's like a philosopher, but he's like an architect and a business guy, and does luxury goods and travels the world and all that kind of stuff. And he's that kind of guy. So I don't know how to explain this. There was so that's one of my friends. Mm-hmm. There's this other guy that's creating a product line, and he's here in Utah. And he's doing all natural ingredients.
Okay.
So I was meeting this guy at a coffee shop, talk about the product and bringing it here in the salon. And I brought up my buddy's name, Cord. Mm-hmm. And next thing you know, Cord shows up at the coffee house. I'm like, oh, James, this is Cord. Cord James. They start talking.
The guy that I was
because he's like a business guy and he helps people curate their business and that kind of thing, and he's got a team up at the U and that helps you and all that kind of stuff. And so he's talking to this guy James, and they already met recently. Yeah. After that meeting, they met up, and he's got more ideas, and he's going with doing some things with Cord. Mm-hmm. And then Cord is like, "Oh, there's this other guy, Stockist. You should meet." Mm-hmm. And then all of a sudden, he shows up at Loki or Coffee House. Yeah. And so, like, everyone we're, like, talking about that day, they were showing up. Yeah. So, by having this conversation, talking about salons, talking about just talking about the industry, like, people are going to watch this and understand, like, oh, yeah, I didn't know this was going on. Yeah. Or whatever. And so, we're manifesting what we're doing, and you got to talk about it to really... to try to connect with other stylists.
I think that's it. Like,
right?
If you don't talk about it, nothing's gonna happen.
No, it's all in here, and you're like, oh.
Like we're talking about, like,
might as well be
it
dead.
would be fun. Invite a bunch of hairdresser who loves to cut hair. Yeah. Why don't we just cut together? Yeah. Because we just said it.
No judgment. Just cut together and
cut hair
out. Yeah.
Please just come in.
No coaching, just kind of enjoy it.
This is how I cut it. This is my tasteful haircut.
Right.
I will go watch. I'll go watch everybody cut hair. I want people to watch how I cut hair too, Yeah. And it's ultimately, I would like to film as much as I can. And then I want to leave this content in somewhere. Yeah. And then that will be my treasure. I
love it.
Like I can leave it to my kids. Like, okay, Daddy have met so many people in the beauty industry. Right. What a beautiful things that Daddy created. Yeah. But the beauty industry
it brings value.
Yeah. But relationship, ultimately, you cannot pay someone to be in a relationship with you.
No way.
You know?
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter. If you don't like it, you can walk away at any given time.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. But I think there's a value. That's why I would like to keep interviewing people. And then if I do next couple of years, if I could do like 100, that's my goal.
Yeah.
100 interview.
I love it.
And then that means I met and I got to know 100 people. And I have...
That's awesome.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, because really, I mean, you know, you do this so long, and what's your legacy? Well, not really a legacy or anything, but what are you going to bring more value to what you've been doing for so long?
Because I've been doing
what you love for so long.
Like, how... I want to cut hair better, but...
Yeah.
I want to get to know people more.
Yeah.
I want to know who I surround myself with. And I want to interview people, and I want to get to know people who's like passionate about the art.
Yeah.
Passion about like taste, like their flares or their, and then I want to know their stories.
Yeah. What drives them?
Yeah, we all came from somewhere else, and we chose this industry.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
And why we keep doing it? Why are we still showing up?
Yeah.
Tomorrow, cutting people's hair
on a schedule.
Yeah, on the schedule.
Next, let's go another one. Come on.
It's crazy. We meet so many clients who has completely different job, but we chose to do this.
Yeah. Right.
You can flip a burger. You can paint the canvas.
Be a mechanic.
You can read a lot of letters and become an attorney.
Yeah.
Or you could be the police officer. You could do so many things. But we chose this.
Pretty amazing, right?
I chose this because I love women.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I probably did too.
Yeah, right.
Oh, yeah. It's fun to charm. It's fun to make them feel beautiful. You know, even guys. Like, don't you look good, man? Yeah, I look good. Cool. You got a new look, man. You know?
I think men's haircut, I love it just as much as a woman's haircut.
Yeah, right. You could change them.
Yeah, because it's so much more easy to mold and then change. You know, you take it down short, grow it out.
Absolutely.
Texture a little bit more. You know? Dude. All right. Thank you so much, Jeff. I know there was a retake, but hey.
Huge respect. Thank you, buddy.
No,
Thanks I'm honored to be hanging out and talking to you about all this. Mm-hmm. And I would love to keep the conversation going.
Yeah.
I look up to you, and I think you're doing great things in this industry. So
thank you so much, Jeff. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, brother.
Still fucking running.
All right, good.
Oh, shit.